And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The leading rusher among rookies a season ago. Here's Kenneth Walker. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down. And
he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Miles Murphy in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. After last week's loss, you bet this offense probably wanted to come out with a little more fire than a 3-and-out.
And I'm sure that people are saying, hey, come on, Coach, what was the pregame talk? Have these guys ready to go? But you and I both know it goes into preparation and practice and being ready to go. That gives you the confidence to come out and play. They've got to find that fast.
It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12, 11, Thomas.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This one complete to Yoshivas. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 34. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Open man is Yoshivas. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Andre Yoshivas. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open...
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
Everyone in the NFL is looking for mismatches. And T. Higgins' size and speed at receiver, that allows him to have those type of mismatches against most defenders. 6'4", ability to flat-out fly. They can.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And the Seahawks will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. After the interception, here's Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. They'll try to find Jackson Smith and Jigba. And now it's second down. You talk about this Bengals defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Lockett, the man in motion. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. He's to the 15. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Straight ahead, Walker. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And that would get it right up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Escaping the pressure right. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Rocky started throwing the football. He's missed now on his first 4 attempts.
I'm eager to see what his demeanor is going to be from this point forward because the best ones, they missed the first 15 attempts, and they think they're going to hit the next 15. Let's see if he has that type of an attitude.
Myers' kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Here we go,
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
11, MT, take, stop.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper, at least, a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So, I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on the schedule, because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. I've got to keep them focused on the task ahead, make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double trap. The trap of losing the game and then having the open week and having to stew about it.
This is caught. Touchdown! With his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Bengals are able to widen their advantage. McPherson on for the point after. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Here's Walker to start the drive. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. You talk about this Bengals defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
And they'll get it all the 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Seattle.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
Bengals 14, Seahawks 3.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Geno. His throw incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now Geno. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guy.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase, 37 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the... Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
12.
They'll try the left side with Evans. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals are able to add on to their first half lead. In the second quarter, and already his second touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half.
And it's blocked. And the Seahawks have it. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, times have definitely changed on the PAT, on the extra point, haven't they? A lot more effort goes into this play from both sides.
Yeah, because let's face it, a lot of time on extra points, the effort is not what it is when you're trying to block a field goal.
No doubt about it. And before, when the ball was snapped on the 2-yard line, there's really a virtual chip shot. Now everyone believes they can get to it and knock it away, and we know how crucial every point is. So the defensive guys, they spend a lot more time trying to get that done, which means there's more pressure on the offensive guys trying to kick it.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Throwing is Smith. They've got his man complete. Down to the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 77 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
On one, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Seahawks are going to get the football back at their own 17. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll roll him out right. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
A quick throw out to Lockett. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
To Tyler Lockett. It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Off of play action. Here's Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 41. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
No gain on the play.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And a big loss here as he's taken down. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
11. Stop.
They'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so try to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And they'll accept that penalty.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This taken in at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Evans. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Burrow. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
On 1, ready?
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
On 1, ready?
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go.
Here we go.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. He's going to let it go again. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Bengals. And you've used the phrase with me before, pressing the kicking game. What exactly does that mean? Because they did it there.
It means focusing on it, all aspects of it, because it's the third part of the game. Offense, defense, special teams. If you press the kicking game, create an advantage, make a big play, it often leads to victory.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Third quarter begins with a run by Walker. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now Geno on first down. And that's going to be caught downfield by Fant. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 35 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
34. Seahawks 24.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. On first and 10, Joe Burrow. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Jamal Adams. Down the left sideline. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A two-score lead down to 1 now following the pick six.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense. Delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is down to a field goal.
34. Seahawks 31.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Tariq Woolen picks it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith rolling to his right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 69 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Great pickup by Walker. It was the second back off the board in the 2022 draft. But he was first among rookies in carries, yards, and touchdowns, and was the Rookie of the Year runner-up.
Back to Walker on first down. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Geno now to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jackson Smith and Jigba from 10 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
Brandon, what we just saw there were two guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Bengals 34. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, some strong running. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They run with a rookie. It's Chase Brown. Now he's free at the 35. And he gets this one down to the 24. A big play there for Cincinnati. 42 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Burrow. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Derek Hall brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. On 2nd down, here's Burrow. And a throw right sideline is complete. Touchdown, Bengals. Andre Yoshivas with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Bengals have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Smith. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Miles Murphy in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. So that now back-to-back drive CD that have ended with an interception.
Now, I don't know about you, but I'd call my quarterback over, put an arm around him, and say, hey, take a look at the scoreboard. We're playing with a lead. Let's be smarter about what we're doing out there.
On 1st down, it's Smith. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Cameron Sample. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
How about how they spread the field in their formation? All those receivers running around.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Throwing on 2nd and long. Smith. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And out of bounds on the other side of mid. 45. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Smith on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Cameron Sample picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
It's caught. Lockett. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Smith going to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 25-yard line. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Up the middle, here's Walker. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Play action. It's Smith. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawks touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Bengals 41. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. The tackle there by Quandre Diggs.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Here we go, here we go.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll try and run for this with Evans. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
Well, Palmer, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together, first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. They come up now on 2nd and 2. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Forced out to his left. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. To throw, Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
13
Smith. This complete to Lockett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's 1st and 10. Burrow. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And the Seahawks have just about sewn up this football game. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. And they will take a knee here. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And they'll indeed take a knee. And that kneel down a little extra sweet. You get the win, and you knock out somebody's perfect season.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because it's not a championship game yet, but the team that's undefeated feels like a champion. So you want a little bit extra in this one. Yeah, they've got to feel great about taking a knee here.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.